The National Security Agency usually operates in almost total secrecy, but for the second time in a week, its director has been forced to go very public and explain its secret surveillance programs.
Is the NSA have the ability to listen to Americans' phone calls or read their emails under these two programs?
No, we do not have that authority.
Does the technology exist at the NSA to flip a switch by some analyst to listen to Americans' phone calls or read their emails?
No.
Several officials from the intelligence community repeatedly pointed out they cannot retrieve specific cyber information without a warrant from a special secret court. While there were a few concerns over some aspects of the programs,
the breadth and the scope of the information collection, they trouble me because I think this is historically unprecedented in the extent of the data that is being collected.
Members of Congress are mostly defending them in the interests of national security. To further his case, Alexander claims that since September 11, more than 50 terrorist plots, including about 10 on US soil, have been disrupted. Among them, plans to attack the New York Stock Exchange and the New York City subway system. The NSA director says this result is based partly, but not exclusively, on information gathered under its surveillance programs. Officials are still trying to work out how 29-year-old contract worker Edward Snowden removed classified NSA documents. But Alexander says there are about 1,000 system administrators, mostly contractors, with the same clearance and access.
Our enemies within become almost as damaging as our enemies on the outside.
And at least one politician wants to concentrate on that.
On how there could be a betrayal of trust and how a traitor could do something like this to the American people. It seems to me that's where our focus must be, and how we can prevent something like that from ever happening again.
President Obama has refused to comment directly on what will happen to Edward Snowden next. He says he's been referred to the Department of Justice for possible criminal investigation and extradition. But at the hearing, the FBI Deputy Director was asked the same question, what next for Snowden? And in one word, he said, justice. Cath, Al Jazeera, Washington.